Good morning, guys. Welcome back to another video. So this morning it is super cold and windy outside, and typically I would wake up, walk the dogs, do my exercise, so either like my couch to 5K or go for a bike ride. But today I'm just gonna do a rest day because I just don't feel like doing anything. And I do have about 2 rest days a week where I just kind of chill, clean, meal prep, cook for the week, organize the house, take care of the garden, all those kinds of things. So that's kind of what today is going to be like. But I probably will walk on the treadmill just for a little bit this morning just to get some movement in. I am very like ADHD person, and I find if I just have zero activity, I get really antsy and anxious. So I'll probably just walk really slowly for half an hour or so just to get some type of movement in, and that'll basically be the only thing I'll be doing today other than cleaning and meal prepping and organizing the house. But this morning, before I do that, I'm just going to make some green juice. I've really been craving green juice lately, and I don't like to buy it because it's really expensive and it's usually not even organic, like if you get it from Whole Foods or a juice bar or something. So I'm just gonna make it. Before I get into the rest of today's video, I just want to say a big thank you to Skillshare for sponsoring this video. If you haven't heard of Skillshare, it's an online learning community that offers membership with meaning. With so much to explore, real projects to create, and the support of fellow creatives, Skillshare empowers you to accomplish your goals. In the past, I've taken courses about photography and video editing, but recently I started taking a course in interior design called Styling Your Space by Emily Henderson. If you guys have been following along with the vlogs, you'll know that we are in the process of building our dream home here on our property, and I really wanted to learn how to bring more creativity to our interior design, and this class is giving me an incredible understanding of how to do that. One thing I love is that Skillshare offers classes designed for real life, so you can learn and grow with short classes that fit your busy routine. Skillshare is also incredibly affordable, especially when compared to pricey in-person classes and workshops. Make 2020 a year where you explore new skills, deepen existing passions, and get lost in your creativity with Skillshare's online classes. For anyone interested, Skillshare is giving away 2 months free of their premium membership to help you explore your creativity if you click the link in the description box. And after that, it's only around $10 a month. Just got done walking on the treadmill. I walked about 2 miles and I was just watching YouTube videos and doing some stuff on my phone, like responding to you guys on Instagram. And now I'm going to hang out for a little bit, organize, clean a little bit. But before I do that, I just want to share a little tip with you. So I'm gonna make hash browns for lunch today. And these are the 2 brands that I like. So I either buy the Trader Joe's shredded potato hash browns, or I buy the Cascadian Farms. Just depends if I go to Sprouts or if I go to Trader Joe's. But what I like to do to make it easier and cook faster is I just put however much I want in a bowl, and then I let it sit out and thaw for, it usually takes about an hour, and then when I'm ready to eat it, it just cooks a lot better than cooking it from frozen. And I find doing it that way, the hash browns get a lot crispier. So then I just chop up my mushrooms and veggies, and I can just add it into the bowl, and then I just add whatever seasonings I want. So typically I just add paprika and garlic powder, onion powder, and salt. So it's just a little tip for you guys. I'm gonna do that now, and then I'm just gonna get to cleaning up around the house a little bit. So the secret with perfect hash browns is you don't want to lift the lid until this stops steaming, because then all the water will have been evaporated and it will come off and be nice and crunchy and smooth. But if you try to lift it up when there is still steam coming out of this thing, it's just gonna be, it's gonna stick to the top and it's just gonna be mushy, and you don't want that. And voila. Looks so good. And the trick here is trying to get this on a plate in one full scoop. Then that's when you know that you've become a pro. Like, look at that. Ta-da! These are also so big that it doesn't even fit on this plate, but that's okay. I'm just gonna add some ketchup and eat it like this. I mean, I could eat this like handheld because it's so well put together. It's like, this is the best. Like crunchy. But yeah, if you use that little trick, you just wait until the steam stops coming out of the griddle, you'll always get them like perfect. Also gonna drink some water because I just realized I haven't drank any water today. I changed my shirt. So on my last video, everybody was asking me about this crop top. It's actually just a sweater that I got from Target for like 10 bucks. And it's just the Universal Threads brand. And then I just cut it. And if you cut a sweatshirt or a shirt yourself, make sure it's not like a yarn woven, you know, with like bigger threads. If it's nice and like cottony like this, you can totally do it. But then once you cut the bottom, just like pull it, and it will get this little, you know, like ridge on it, and then it looks almost like it's been professionally cropped or cut, professionally distressed. That's how you get that look at home. So I've been playing around today with recipes from this book that I mentioned last time, and I made this focaccia. Honestly, I've never made bread before, and I was really nervous about this. The thing that I'm really not good at is kneading the dough, and I felt like it was really bad, but once I let it rise, like now it looks pretty good. Obviously, there's oil on top of this because the recipe called for it, but I think I'm just gonna take a little bit out of here and try and cook it in my air fryer and eat it with some hummus that I made. All right, so I got my focaccia here. It looks so good. Oh my god, it smells even better. Some cucumber, my pickled onions and carrots, and then my homemade hummus, which if you guys have not made this hummus yet, oh, look at the inside of that. It honestly takes 1 minute to make. It is so much cheaper than store-bought hummus, and it is so fluffy and fresh and delicious. All you need is a can of chickpeas, half of a lemon, some spices, and tahini. I will put the recipe video for this down below, but it's just so good, and it's cheaper, faster, fresher, easier than buying it. It's just, everybody who's ever made it says that it's incredible. So I just make like tiny little sandwiches with my pickled veggies and my hummus, and my cat of course wants some, and then I eat this like this. And of course I'm having my bowl of oats for the day with just some berries and then the oat milk yogurt on top. Alright, so for dinner tonight I am just going to have some of the curry from our Instant Pot cookbook. And I made this yesterday. I don't have any rice, but I feel like I've eaten a lot today and I'm starting to kind of get a little bit of a sore throat, which hopefully it just goes away. I haven't gotten sick in years. Like sometimes I don't know, it's with the lighting. Sometimes I'll start to feel a little bit sick, like how I feel now, but then it just kind of goes away and it never really progresses to anything worse. So I made this curry. Actually, I made it actually pretty watery because I didn't use red lentils this time. I just used green lentils. And sometimes I just like to make it with this. I think I also added cauliflower, but there's only a little bit left. Probably enough for like a decent sized bowl. So I'm just gonna have this for dinner and that's pretty much it.